Throughout my career in state government, I have witnessed the benefit of gathering all information and taking a deliberative approach to making legislation. While harassment should not and cannot be tolerated, as we cannot say enough, in this workplace that we all find ourselves, we need to feel that we are safe and that we have avenues if we feel we are not. We need to examine the laws and regulations, and we need to see what the policies are that are already in place. And I'm proud to sponsor the resolution to take a look at a task force on harassment and sexual misconduct in the workplace. The task force will operate in the same manner that the highly successful Child Protection Task Force has worked, and we have put into action legislation in order to deal with that issue. We want to do the same with this. We have resulted in over 24 new laws that safeguard our children because of that. The Harassment and Sexual Misconduct in the Workplace Task Force will be responsible for conducting a comprehensive review of federal, state, and local laws, regulations, and policies, and to unearth inequities that we want to be able to provide feedback back to the House of Representatives and the Senate and the Governor. Members of the task force will include human resource professionals, employers, employees, state, agency, victim service organizations, and attorneys. We will be the best served by gathering this information with all of the stakeholders that are a part of this to join us. The ability for us to take a look at this is the fact that before we can pass legislation, and the same with the Child Task Force that works so well, before we go out and pass legislation, we need to understand what we have in place, what we have that's working, what we have that's not working, and we need to make sure that we question what it is that we need to do. So by having this with the House and the Senate, Republicans and Democrats, we can question what it is we do on a day-to-day basis, what we can do better, and where we need to make change. And this isn't a Republican or Democrat issue, and this isn't a House or a Senate issue. This is an issue that we all need to address and we all need to pay attention to, because many times throughout my career in working for victims and having their voice, if they don't feel safe in making an assertion, they're not going to see a better workplace, and we are not going to have a better workplace. So we need to make sure that we give them the avenue that they have, and we need to make sure that they feel comfortable in doing so. And we owe the victims to remove any barriers and make sure that the most appropriate and effective safeguards are in place.